The people on tire, the people on fed up. Poor people they suffer, the country don't ganga. No future for the youth, so tramadol and push. Paopa, they treat we like we not sober. Guess don't be here, but mine don't be here. Your pass don't be here. Petrol don't turn boy picking.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Free town.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Bokono kene makailau.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Makeni pot blocker kabia.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. When we soldier them left, right, left, right, left, right, left. When we youth man them left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Yeah. Paopa, they treat we like we not sober. Guess don't be here, but mine don't be here. Your pass don't be here. Petrol don't turn boy picking.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Free town.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Bokono kene makailau.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Makeni pot blocker kambia.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. When we soldier them left, right, left, right, left, right, left. When we youth man them left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Power to the people. Why we economy not stable? We not able put food on the table. We don't tire with them variable. Paopa, they treat we like we not sober. Guess don't be here, but mine don't be here. Your pass don't be here. Petrol don't turn boy picking.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Free town.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Bokono kene makailau.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Makeni pot blocker kabia.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming.
Hello. Good evening and welcome to the APC Online TV platform, your number one bus stop for all your information that you need from Sierra Leone. Today is October 2023. Time now is 3 minutes past 7. As we've always said, we'll bring to you live issues and analysis regarding Sierra Leone and what is happening. Guess what? This evening we have a guest, but again, before I introduce the guest or talk about the guest, I'm here with my boss, no other person but Comrade Owan Kasu, the one and only Chief Owan Kasu. Good evening and welcome, Owan Kasu.
Thank you very much, Sweet Bonita. Greetings to all the comrades of the APC. It's now the APC Online TV platform at the Diaspora, the mouthpiece of the Diaspora. I want to welcome everybody to this wonderful platform, and I want to say we get a very interesting topic today again to deal with at the APC, and at the only platform this way we bring concise, credible, and clear, credible information for at the APC, and we want to let una locked in and make una continue to share the link so that everybody will go join, go learn something from this platform, and we will continue for engage in the discussions of the topic that we discuss. Once again, welcome on the platform. And Donita, the topic we'll get today now, which one?
Well, it says the vermin. I don't know if you're looking at the words like
the Garmin report.
The report. Yes. What next for the SLPP? Hey.
So the report, obviously, a widely discussed topic already, where people that don't begin to discuss, when they see this report, that the elections of 2023, June 24, was a fraudulent one. All the institutions that were involved in observing these particular elections, they all come up with a report, and the EU one was damning, was seriously, I would call them a blaster against the SLPP and the ECSL. Mohamed Kone currently in Liberia, they observe an elections. In Liberia, waiting a good day, we're not able to understand. And now there's no governance in Sierra Leone, nothing that they go on in the country. And we get serious political turmoil in the country right now. We get international observers them. We get mediators them. We don't flood into Sierra Leone for Kansidom and for bring calm democracy back into Sierra Leone. Well, this report now in the precursor of the discussion inside this particular negotiation we did talk about so today, and the APC get a team of members them we get to represent them. I believe the number of them people in it, I think 7 of them, and also the SLPP themselves get their own people headed by the dreadlocks man. We I believe say we want to know first of all who that's not the team of APC people already come. But before we go there, I think say some people that don't begin join already. We're looking forward to a very fantastic discussion now today. And Sweet Bonita, maybe for begin welcome them small as they come in, and we get 7 people already can represent we. Then people are there. We will go for call and name them, and then we see waiting that mean for we as APC going into this negotiation. Over to you.
Well, thank you so much. I'm grateful again you've mentioned about the negotiation. And I think, as we said, we're always going to make sure we bring everything live to the people around the world to know what's happening in Sierra Leone. We're trying to make sure we covers those negotiations, or immediately after it to have an interview with those people, both the oppositions and the hijacked government in power right now, and also the mediators that are going to be there, because again we need to hear it that says whilst you are there you get it and you know exactly it is what it is. But again, as you said, this is something that we're going to make sure we cover day in and day out, and I think it's something that's supposed to start in the next 2 days. So definitely we'll bring live. I want to welcome Symbol Code, Lamin Denke, we have Darren Thomas. We also have Aisha Al-Sisay, Issa Al-Sisay, and Isa Tukakai. Good evening and welcome. But again, when it comes to APC, I'm sure definitely for now, this whole thing is about Sierra Leone, because you mentioned Mohamed Kone is in Liberia observing election. We're not able to do the constitutional right of Sierra Leone or for you to follow, and things have been changed behind the scenes. So that's one of course they've decided to follow, and you're going to observe an election which you have rigged an election. Again, come out and says, well, you were under gunpoint, this happened, that happened. It's a bit heartrending. Again, I think I'll say good evening to Morbangura. He's just here from back, and I'm sure the Queen of Backshare will be more around the corner, because those are the Reading and Knox. Issa Al-Sisay is from Reading as well, and we have, I think Delwyn is all the way from Bognor. It's Ireland. So those are the things. But again, when it comes to this negotiation, I'm sure the people of Sierra Leone, also of Sierra Leoneans, want to find the way forward, because we all know the former government in power, which was the SLPP, did not win elections. They've rigged the elections. They tried to rig the elections. They could not. So they were only forced to announce an election in their favor, which we all know it wasn't right. Myself and so many other comrades, we were there. Some of us were at tally centers and polling centers, polling stations, to make sure that things goes the right way. But yet still, the only way they could turn everything after knowing that the mighty APC has literally got a victory, they had to go and put the party, the headquarters under siege, gunfire, live bullet. That was on a Sunday. I would never forget because we were live again, and it happened. So I think Commodore Ankaso, I need to come back to you and see where we're going to go. And let's see from our viewers again. Good evening, Imara Ali Kamara. Thank you so much.
Yes. Of course, the EU reports, as they say, not a damning report. The EU reports talk about the police. The EU reports talk about the tabulation. The EU reports talk about various areas them usai then condemn, the activities of these particular elections will take place. Obviously, the conclusion of the whole thing, they recommend say this not forever happen again. In the future elections, them the EU don't recommend say then gets for change the system and the laws of the way how they conduct elections. These people blatantly stole elections from we, and they want to use the same law for defend themselves. And there are areas where gray areas them in that elections agreements they or the election laws they wouldn't get ECSL laws, and that's 91 for play around with. But it was quite blatant, it was quite clear that the EU reports highlights quite a lot of things them from the time where they say the elections or they start late first of all in certain places them intimidates opposition members them during the election campaign. Before the elections you see certain area then at the southeast of the country, the EU reports say police, the government use the police for intimidate the opposition members them. So side and day where they shoot tear gas or disperse them. So side and day where they not allow them to enter. So side and day where them, where them actually arrest certain people them, push them away. All of that for letting do the campaign. And government use vehicles, when are government vehicles then inside these elections where they're not supposed for use, and then engage the mainstream social media for do them campaign way before they declare say campaign don't open. So all of them things they are so for letting get the undue advantage for the elections. And we all can remember say during the time of the registration a lot of things happen. The registration alone, whether they do this midterm census, the international community tell them say it is not correct. They not go fund them. They not go send technical people who can support this midterm census. Visible, make them cancel them. They went ahead do this midterm census. The figures in the midterm census with the people who will register not coincide. All things just look mix up and box up. So what's happened? They went ahead and do the registration. Of course, you see the overwhelming people that will come out of the country for can register. When they register, in fact, the number of people that will register, some areas today, they're even supersede the number of people that will they are the census, including them people that were born today, them people that were them mommy that way, not all them people that were on that, all, So this is how them discredit the census. So this census now don't create an opening shame for the SLPP. We get now the election where they can blatantly refuse for come start the elections. Some areas they say that 2 o'clock then day. For come bring the documents them, the voter cards them and all of that. So it creates a lot of problem for the voters them. But the people of Sierra Leone, as we all know, they're very resilient. They will wait for this particular day for remove Madabio. But unfortunately, after the no votes, when they don't count, for protect them, vote them, then count, then get the winning, then when they go for go do the tabulation, and then they go take the results now. They don't make any of we members them or we representative them go for go monitor the tabulation. So the EU reports now we go for discuss, we get the guests when they come, we can discuss more about this one. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Commander Wankas. When you talked about this way the former government in power, the SLPP, decided to abuse their position just to stay into governance. It's literally overwhelming because, again, we've seen even before campaign time started, they have already printed banners, put it on all the street of Freetown. Well, in certain areas, that's re-election, which again, that was a very breach of our constitution. But again, as the police, the military, the court, civil societies have been bought, none of them will be able to voice out their concern. In fact, most of them just turn a blind eye to everything. So we've seen that, yes, it has always been from inception that they were planning to rig. But we have to be honest with ourselves. They were not able to rig because every tactics they came out with did not work. We stood to protect our vote. The only point they changed it was for Mohammed Kone to announce something. Because again, I can remember when they announced the 60%. It was purposely for South. But that was turned around to say, oh, it's for the whole of the country. Whilst the North and the Northeast were still tallying, they were still counting. So where did the 60% come from? And this is why we've said, like, provide the aggregated results by polling centers, and up to this day they have refused. But again, we are hoping that this negotiation will literally bring everything to light, because there have been nothing new that EU have said that they haven't said prior to the June 24 elections, because we saw it. It was there. They've just come and reiterated again, says it was wrong, and they still stood by that to say it's wrong. And we are saying now that yes, within this particular administration, all they are bent on doing is for them to make sure that the people of Sierra Leone are not happy, because everything has gone skyrocketingly high. And this is the reason, because the international community or anyone loving Sierra Leone have refused to put their money or participate in anything that has to do with the government. Yes, they can deal with NGOs that they trust, but anybody that has a link to the government, they are wiping their hands up. That's why things are going really, really bad in our country. So again, as you said, we'll wait for the guests to come through, and then we see which way we're going to go with everything that is happening. But we are hopeful. As a political party, as a citizens of Sierra Leone, we are hopeful that there will be a positive change. Because most people are saying, oh, just leave it now till the end. If people have changed the constitution within the short period, 6 months to election, just to suit them, which still did not suit them, what would you expect them to do for the next 5 years?
Exactly. They will try and get away with it again in the next 5 years.
The worst.
Yeah.
And I think we need to start reminding people that their plan, in fact, it has already been written or they've already passed it on, is for them to be doing it 7 years. No other government will say no to that. It's fine. Alhamdulillah, let it be. But if you did not win an election, allow the next government that has won an election to execute your work. It's as simple as ABC. As I've always said, like, we need to go back and says, people come and start talking about Shaka Stephen, his way of ruling Sierra Leone, but people forget to talk about Albert Magai, because we know what were the precedents set within that time scale of Albert Magai. Shaka Stephen took over and decided to enforce it. It became an issue in Sierra Leone, and it's the same thing again. Mada Bio came and have done. So they've lost the election. They say, well, if this happened, we're going to go back to where we've come from. And this is why we are where we are today. So I think I would say back to you, Comrade Owankesu.
Yes. Well, let me start with the APC representative them, where they represent the party, that is negotiation. We all for don't get the list of the people now, where they go represent the APC, and how solid these people are, you know, in terms of representing the party. So now that's really we want to start with, and then from there now we go into the report itself, where we get the guest in. One of the people we get for represent where we believe for seeing and go for take the lead tomorrow for present APC in case now this negotiation now the Dr. Kelfala Mara will be one of the people that we go lead the APC. And of course, we get Dr. Samura Kamara Insesefge for Didi among the people them. And I think the third person will be the legal advisor of the APC, Wena Africanos, Kurma lawyer Africanos. And I also know say from the mayor of Freetown, Wena Yvonne Aki Soya, Chef Day among the team of people them. And we also get Petito, who they represent we the APC inside this negotiation. I'm not quite sure about the other two people them, but I want to believe say Kemosi Chef Day inside it. Not 100%, but maybe the audience them, the viewers them, go for Giwi more, and guests will come in, go also come for can Giwi most of that. But so far, we expect this negotiation for starts tomorrow, and the APC gets a solid case, and we believe say the SLPP not gets no grounds for stand on, and the reports don't make it clear it's official and it's final that the election was a fraudulent one, was stolen blatantly, and then give series of areas them, and the terminologies where they use on this report, the SLPP, no need for come defend themselves in any way. They for just come sit down and plan for make we do a re-elections of waiting don't pass inside June 24, 2023. So in terms of the people who go represent we, Sweet Bonita, I only get about 5 or 6 names for now. Well, I believe there are 7 people and go represent we. And the expectation are that APC gets a very solid case, and the team when they put forward now for make Kone come up with the disaggregated list, result of the things that will happen from station to station. If we get that particular results there from Kone from station to station, it become very clear that APC win the elections. Whether enough for make we go now state out or not, we're not sure. But APC clearly won the elections. So now that's the bottom line for now until we get thing.
Well, again, I'm sure definitely the names that you have called so far will be among those that will represent us. But again, this is a preliminary stage, so definitely there'll be any update or any changes. And I'm happy also the mayor of Freetown is among the list because we all know what she has gone through. For me, I'll refer to her as the Iron Lady because we've seen the intimidation that they have put her through, her turning as a mayor of Freetown. And again, there will be a change. We are all hoping, and this is what we've said from inception, that we needed that particular result to come out by polling centers. And second of all, also, we talked about the issue that Sierra Leone have requested for a change. And the people of Sierra Leone did make that pledge by themselves. Because remember, within the EU report, they did mention where they says people voted, their names were missing, there were errors in it. And the SLPP and ECSL said, as long as you go with your details, your ID card, they will allow you to vote. But that was not the case. I was live. I was covering the whole of Putloko. Every constituency and every center, I make sure I visited and I was live. And that did not happen. People were there with their ID cards. They said the name did not come up. Even where they says, okay, if you did not register here, but you are there, you can vote only for MP or you can only vote for presidency. Even that, they will tell you go and get a clearance. So what they were saying to the observers, to the international community observer and the local ones, and what they did on the day were completely two different things. That is something that we need to put forward. Because first of all, even before the election, these were some of the recommendations that the oppositions, including the APC, put forward that we do not trust this man because of X, Y, and Z reasons. And us coming to this point is the same thing they are repeating. Nothing has changed.
The
So
APC, the APC gets to be hopeful that in the next few days, we will get a very, very positive outcome of this negotiation. The battery of political leaders and legal luminaries, them and people with negotiation skills, where they inside the APC team, we have no doubt in them for say when them go inside the negotiation room to go deliberate on we stance, we position as a political party, we go come out victorious. One thing we very, very important in all of this, we cannot afford to sweep anything under the carpet. We're not democratic. We have to stick by the laws, the democracy we all advocate for. And we understand from Dr. Samura in statement he made the last time. He asked a question. Dr. Samura said, what is the point of us going out for go vote? What are the reason why people of Sierra Leone for come out on election day for go vote? Now, for let them kind of host, they can sit down, then they will read out a different result. If not that's not the case, there's no need for let anybody go for go vote. People don't go vote for go let them votes be counted. If you don't go vote, then you can't sit down for let them count your vote, then they don't count your vote. Then you expect them to sweep her under the carpet and think say, yes, we go sit down wait for them till the next 5 years again. No, it need to be. APC negotiators, the way they go inside that room, they no go sit down, they allow this to make it happen. So the speculations where they go around the social media, people in the talk say, oh, APC don't sell out, so people that don't sell out, so people that not this, that not that. It's premature. And they always say this, very, very premature. We get for sit down and think about what don't transpire, what don't happen right through from the midterm census, when them people actually force their way into doing waiting they against the constitution. APC don't outline chronologically everything from the time when it starts to this day, everything when they don't do, they don't outline everything. So it's very clear that with all the evidences they don't put together, the international community or negotiators, they don't go sit down, they listen to all of that with all the evidences, then talk say, okay, well, make them toss all our one day aside and then make we go wait and make Marabio continue for rule. It's just impossible. So people get for be logical in this, then go for look at the trend. This is not the only opportunity where the people of Sierra Leone get for make them voice and get heard now during national election day. So if somebody they can't talk say Samoa don't go sell, Samoa not able to sell. Samoa not able to sell out. Not to businessman will they go sell. Now technocrat will understand what they do. They don't serve the various parts them and they serve diligently. And they don't promise say they don't go let the people of Sierra Leone down. And we believe say Dr. Samoa will make sure say a common inside our room they victorious and the people of Sierra Leone will jubilate for her. So the reports talk about mathematical inconsistencies, mathematical impossibilities. If anybody know math, you know what that means. When they say mathematical impossibility, it means say if they say 1 + 1 are 2, you go say 1 + 1 are 5. It is just not possible. So if a report like that from the EU make them absolutely clear for say these figures where Kone can read so is not possible, then now a serious case for Kone. And Dr. Samoa took him back for say Kone not get an idea of the magnitude of damage we don't cause to himself. You not get an idea of the damage we don't cause for Madabio. You not get an idea of the damage we don't cause for the people of Sierra Leone. This is very serious, and the report is very, very damning. And we, as the people of Sierra Leone, Make we put political party aside first. Let we put political. The one with the SLPP, where they listen, where they watch this program right now. Get for begin things say, it is very important that when people come out for go vote, then go vote for let them count the votes. If you come, you can't read a wrong vote. Trust me, the party will go for come next after you will go for do the same thing to you. So that's not going for make Sierra Leone a better country. The international community don't see clearly for say this is a rigged and stolen result by the SLPP using all the institutions them. Use the police, use the army, use extrajudicial militias them, people away not even trained, through the system for become uniform people there. Then go train them secretly in a bush, give them gun, then bring them come, mercenaries them from outside the country, bring them come inside Sierra Leone, or can shoot innocent people there. We all don't see that. We all don't get evidences of that the all day. But what thing happen? We feel say the international community go can sit down, can allow Madabio for make a come rule back for another 5 years because of voting. No, I don't think say that they go happen. So we trust them for do the due diligence, and the people of Sierra Leone will jubilate very soon in the next coming days. Over to you, Bonita.
Thank you so much. And I think just gonna take you back. We have one of the questions or few questions from Delwyn Thomas, who was saying, well, did you just say that Doc will be leading the dialogue for this particular negotiation? Because again, Senge, who is now the second in command, because Sampa has disappeared for now, so it's Senge that will be leading. Why will we put Dr. Samura to do that particular delegation, to lead it? And Lamina says, well, it has to be 9 delegates. So they were saying again, apparently 2 of the people that were not mentioned was Lansan Adumboya, who is our Secretary General, and also Minkailo Mansare, who is the chairman of the party. Again, I think Delwyn came and said, well, how can an election be discussed at a dialogue when ECSL is not in the room? The government cannot negotiate on behalf of ECSL. It is just a set of, like, it's wrong. The president is completely wrong. But again, this is where normally people get the whole thing confused. We are thinking, oh, we know ECSL should be an independent body, but under the administration of the former government, which is the SLPP, ECSL, and all other institutions are not independent. It's run by Madabio and its cohort. So whatever, because we have an issue with ECSL, we have no issue with Madabio or his government. So if there's a negotiation or delegation about ECSL, what business does SLPP have to do with that? Because the election wasn't announced by SLPP, it was announced by ECSL, but where are they? Nowhere to be found. Because a few days ago, I saw another man that says that's the representation, a representative for ECSL. For me, it was just a joke. And I think somebody was also bringing forth here about a concern that people should always bring forward. I think they are just bringing an idea from the Gambia when there's an audio going around, a video going around where the head of military says there is no tribe, there is no political party in the government, like in the army. We are here to save the people. If the politicians are doing the worst, we are supposed to do the right thing. We are here to protect. But again, that is not happening in Sierra Leone. We can all see that. And here again, we have from Moses J. Kamara, say Madabio is a criminal. But remember, this is the person that has a face of Madabio. It says Madabio is a criminal. And the EU reports have given a clear evidence that the whole process is not transparent. We need to restore our democracy. This is not about APC or SLPP. I'm sure this is what we've been saying on this platform. As much as it's an APC platform, we come here to advocate for Sierra Leone, because we have to take party issues out of it and bring the country forward. So we all know that this is not about SLPP and APC. This is about Sierra Leone, and the right thing needs to be done, because this government or these people will leave and another people will come, and it's the same thing we go over and over again. So definitely we have to go through. And I think this is the list now we have. Well, this is again is a tentative one. We have Dr. Samura, we have Kefara Mara, we have Petito, Minkailo Mensere, Payansene, Yvonne Akisoya, we have Africanos, and also Lansana Dumbuya. So this is what we are all doing. Everybody's saying it. And again, people are just coming. This is Moses now saying, well, replying to Zainab says, well, the Douglas is bigger than like Fatmatas and everybody else at present but the room. But this is the soul of our country and democracy. And I think that's what we always need to look at. This is not about parties, not about personal issues. This is about a national issue. And that's what we need to put forth. Because without that, there is no way we will move forward as a nation.
Okay. First of all, the question we Delwin Thomas asked, that's Dr. Samuel and the lead the delegation. I don't believe saying and the lead the delegation, by the way. I believe say they inside the delegation, but not in the leader. I think say the presentation we APC get for make, the person we may believe say get for lead that presentation, we get for take the stage for make the case for APC. Now Dr. Kelfala Mara, I believe say get for do am. And we all know the kind of person when a straight-headed person, not a person with the changing words them. A guy we very consistent in what he do, and we he believe in what he do. We say that this, you know. So na Inga for lead that delegation day. I don't think say Dr. Samura need to go compare himself with Shenge or whatever this dreadlock guy name it. So the list maybe get 7 names, but now I think they don't come up to 9 names, including Payan Sane and Secretary General and well, I
The
think
chairman,
these are the, yeah.
Minkai.
So maybe get 7 names, but still it's all good. I believe say the other people that will not join in there, they are also very credible people them, very strong people them, and then self don't go through what they go through. Of course, last time when at the Secretary General, you know, the one beat you then beat and force way and come on McKinney from that convention, you no go ever forget that one day. So where he come at the negotiation table, he go get for mention that. He go get for mention which he go through because he not do nobody nothing. And then some Mutka they come arrest them. Even though we declare for saying, I mean, the National Secretary General for the APC, the Sujaman in Thailand say, they don't want for no. And then get a good beat here in driver. Aki Soya in driver and beat and they taking laptop and all of that. If you be inside be that would carry the same thing. So a lot of things don't happen to all the officers today. They all know what they go through, you know. So of course, even this guy, what's his name, Kemosi say inside don't go through your own ordeal. Then take out the lock and a cell, you know, then deprive them of food, then deprive them of medication and everything. Till God make a commodity alive. So all of that are things that we then people are shooting and don't go through. They get a lot for say. They get evidences of the things that we, you know, these governments don't create against the people of Sierra Leone and against the constitution. And the people of Sierra Leone deserve everything which they don't do to them inside these past 5 years. So this is the time, this is the opportunity. We as Sierra Leoneans, them, be SLPP now, be APC now, we go for things Sierra Leone, we go for things that we people that don't suffer too much. Now the opportunity to make them speak to the truth, them speak the real words that will be able to bring democracy and sanity back in our country. So over to you.
Oh, thank you so much. I think from here, one of our guests just asked and says, this is from Emmanuel Ali Kimara. He says, what is Mohammed Kone doing in Liberia? Has this man has any trust or sense of integrity?
Emmanuel Ali, this is a very, very good question. To be honest with you, we all surprised because an election where they read the results, immediately when they read the results, the international community comes straight away with a provisional report for say there was so many discrepancies them in these elections. The international community, the observers them from the local one then to the international one them, they all come and give them provisional results, tell them say the result is not credible, the elections was fraudulent, the tabulation was not done transparently. All of that, all the reports they didn't give them provisional results and the reports that they forced. with the plan say that they come with a final report. If then this result is questionable, the opposition will be then opposition. We don't win this election. Then decide say they need to send the officers them now parliament. They need to send officers them in governance. They will sit down and wait till the international community can lead this one. How comes ECOWAS of all institutions or AU of all institutions go grab go call Kone for go na Ladia for go represent I don't know if na Sierra Leone they represent or for go observe an election. Which kind rationale or rationale will they use for make le Kone go na Ladia for go observe an election? Person with incredibility they in question. Somebody with integrity they in question. Somebody with them push. We're not legal. We're not qualified for be an electoral commissioner. You know, with all of these evidences, the way they don't present at the ECOWAS Parliament and all of them today, they still get the audacity for send Kone Gona Ladia for go observe an election. This is beyond the comprehension. And the question we ask, Mr. Emmanuel, I think say illegit, and I think say we all got to try for probe into this one. Let we know exactly what's in the rationale. But this don't cast doubt on the AU. This don't cast doubt on the African, the ECOWAS and the ECOWAS and the sub-region. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Again, I'm here. Let me Denkin is saying, well, Arankasu, you're right. Dr. Mara is the leader for particular this delegation. So again, people are just giving us here now. This is actually Cocker says this is not about APC and SLPP. This is APC and ECSL. You know, but again, this is where people are getting it wrong, because when APC is talking to ECSL, the only person responds is SLPP. This is why there is a proverb that says, who the hat feet, let them wear it. So they know Mohamed Kone maybe might spill the beans. So that's why they started defending Mohamed Kone. Nothing else. Nothing absolutely else in there. But again, as you said, maybe Mohamed Kone just choose to go to Liberia because it's next door to us. So there's nothing else we can do. He just decided to be in Liberia right now because at the end of the day, that's how things are. It's next door. That's why they were planning to run to. So maybe he's going to say, well, I didn't do it this way because I was forced to do it. Maybe he's going to just do a confession and disappear. There's nothing else we can do. Anything is possible right now. So we are hoping and waiting to see that everything else will go according to plan. The people of Sierra Leone, we have their vote that was cast, and it should be shown to the world. Yeah, this is what happened during the election, because at the end of the day, it's very sad if the right thing is not done, because again, as you said earlier, it's not a good precedent that they have set at this point, and at the end of the day, it's not going to have a very good bearing at all. So back to you.
Absolutely. Indeed, the question again whether this is APC versus SLPP or APC versus how you call themselves ECSL. This we got for distinguish the two now. ECSL now then conduct the elections and then declare SLPP under the leadership of Madabio, saying that they are the winners. Now, APC don't protest this particular election's results. Well, initially, they go say they don't get business yet with SLPPO. They don't make the no bother go to parliament, they don't bother send all the officials them for go swear themselves in. Then Sidom did the wait for make Mohamed Kone come, make he come give a due diligence to the election's results. According to the ECSL laws, the election laws, they're supposed to publish the results on the website. Make everybody see them from center to center. Guess what they do? According to the law, that's what then publish them on net. Inside space of 30 minutes, then drop them back. Then pull out commodity. So the law not talk say make them publish them for 2 days or 21 days or 30 days. The law just talks it for publish them. So waiting they do, then publish them within 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then they pull them back come on, where everybody they can sleep. But fortunately, some of we man them, then yard be open like mountain for tools, don't not be they sleep. Then capture them, then put them aside. So then they wait for corner, make it release them back, make it pull them, make a jaran, make everybody see them. So now that's the depend which for. So it intertwine, the two intertwine because madam you don't go ahead, they can appoint people them, it party all over the country. They appoint some people they dance, they make party, they jubilate, some money they send congratulations to them and everything. You know, they know they realize say that day will come. We them go tell them say all the appointments the way madam you don't make are null and void. Now null and void. Now that's we go for end up because you don't rush, don't go do in appointments them and with the expectation say them people and the way them go appoint so go defend. They go defend them. But say we don't go agree, then go continue for fight because they don't want to lose the position they don't give them. You know the problem is they say we get right now. They're in limbo right now. They don't know what they happen. So man then get appointments, he on the way out of the country. So man we suspect say they want to get appointments, now he take off. He say, yeah, man, I can't give my appointment now, so I'm not interested. You know, some people when they call them for congratulating, they say for waiting. They say we don't give you appointment. They say for waiting. This appointment they don't give me, they are big. You know, all in here so they happen in Sierra Leone. It's very sad, but now the reality, now this now they happen in the country. And so the negotiators then get for calm, then get for take corner separately, then put a down. Then tell and say, Mister, if you want sanity for Sierra Leone, if you want better for your life, go ahead and publish. If you not publish, give me a reason why you not publish. If you not want to disgrace you, or if you not want disgrace because of which you get, you not coincide, it's mathematically impossible. So do your best, make you publish. So if you not publish, make it tell me the reason, then we go sit down back at the negotiation table, we make a decision. For tell Madam Bio for say, Mister, this election, we do a rerun of this election. We go back to registration and we do the rerun of the election and we bring up the new recommendations them in the new elections we can conduct. I think say that what to do with the head for. And Sierra Leoneans them, including Slpp people, they don't fed up. Then say one baby make them do this election, let everything done now. Because the hardship is too much. And nothing that happen at the country will not better thing. So over to you.
Thank you so much, Owen Cassie. Because again, as you're saying, well, there are people within the SLPP that are not happy with what is happening. We have one of them with us. You know, again, this is what we said. When it comes to Sierra Leone, we always put Sierra Leone first on this particular platform. We have Moses J. Kamara says, listen, yes, I like Madabio, but what he's doing is not okay. I am SLPP, but I put my country first. These are people you want to have a conversation with because they've put their country before their personal interests. I think I'm Komodawankas, we've already got one of the guests for this evening. So for us to waste more time, I think, do you want to introduce the guest and then we move forward?
Welcome, sir. And I get one question for you. And while you come now for answer your question, you go introduce yourself to me. Let we know who that now you. Because the guests, the viewers, them, they don't sit down, they wait for you for they can tell me. My first question I get for you. Okay. My first question I get for you. The AU, the ECOWAS, them bring come a delegation headed by somebody with a Gambian lady. The proximity of that Gambian lady there with Fatima Bio is very, very close. People are suspicious of that relationship we then get, and then things say, for some reason, the ECOWAS and the AU don't sell game already against APC, and we the APC get Fatima very strong. So, what are you own take on this particular assertion?
Well, my brother Cabo, and thank you for inviting me. And I want to tell the viewer them plenty Cabo and Kushe. Nyabundisi awana we kini me awa platform again. And I mean second so when we talk things like that one day, we therefore be proud of who that we be and who we come out.
Absolutely.
This woman here be the former vice president of Republic of Gambia. I don't know the woman. I've never met her. I don't know if he gets any rogue tendency. Aja Fatimata Jamba Jan. But the proximity, make a bit uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
Why the AU and ECOWAS knowing indenting there, why not in the but it not so bother me. What in trouble me most now the fact say the people the way they go represent we, they're not on flag this. This is a red flag. Therefore don't flag them out and make known. Say not for any disrespect, but because of the proximity, we would like to raise this out for make all man know for say, Urana this woman and the proximity, and let make a disclaimer at least if they go allow him. But hey, up to this moment, I know we people them would represent we say anything.
But
And this
the negotiation will start maybe tomorrow.
yes.
You not think say the APC don't ready for good question this woman also in leadership, waiting at the rationale behind the AU or the ECOWAS for make that woman they go lead the delegation of mediators them inside this negotiation?
To be honest, for me, that is secondary. Waiting really primary. Up to this point, APC not give with the red line yet. They not make them public. Because you see, political party them and union them, they get very, very similar characteristics. And in fact, quite a lot of political party them, they can start from being a union and then go into politics. Like for instance, the Labour Party will get now England. It come from that kind of orientation there. And APC now a party will also come from that orientation. And now another year reading they talk about Labour, another year reading they talk about the Labour Union, Teachers Union, and then Union and they. APC get for affiliate themselves with all their organizations and they because all the people of old way within our APC, beginning from S.I. Kuruma, C. Kamara Taylor, these guys and Pacheki, they were all union people. They were all union people. So APC come from that kind of background. So now, before they go that thing, a union, when they go for go negotiate or when they go for go do a dialogue, the very first thing and they come out and make them clear, say this is our position going in. This is what we are expecting.
Well, I believe say the APC we don't make them position already before they go into this negotiation. What's
No. I mean before then they go in.
Yeah, before
they
go
make a clear disclaimer, say, look, we are going in. This is what our expectations are. Nothing below. We are not going to converse with anybody until the disaggregated documents are put forward. If they're not there, we not proceed from there.
Okay, well,
therefore make them clear.
Yeah,
you know why they say so?
You don't make them clear already.
You know why they say so?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go to the website of ECSL, do you realize all subsequent elections them? Results. They are displayed. The only one way absent, now this just fourth election, will not conclude, but then go swear somebody in. And even the matter be on, I talk for say, then try for prevail on them, for let them not call the results, because the results not consistent statistically and mathematically.
Impossible.
So now, and what them people that are talking about the report, matter be confirm in America.
They say all elections they're not 100%. Not so?
The man just show himself say, nah, person will not fit for purpose. You know, in Mende, a person like that they call Glalui.
Anyway, you don't actually make it clear already that the APC them position now that ECSL Mohamed Kone must produce the disaggregated results of the elections by center so that they will able to know waiting how Mohamed Kone come about with calling Madabio as the winner. Because as far as they're concerned, the APC then get their own RRF them, and as far as they're concerned, they win the election. So going into this negotiation, APC don't already make their position clear. For say the first thing when they go ask for now the disaggregated results of Kone.
That is not how it works.
If you don't produce them,
before they enter the discussion, the person where they chair them for make a press conference, tell them what thing they expect when they go in there, nothing less.
Not to that Dr. Samoa do then this year so.
No. That's not how it works.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
All right.
Well, from me on understanding, every time where a union they go have a conversation before they get their entrance, then they make them clear. And in fact, one thing we are so glad about, you know, I not be know whether I should hug or kiss the Secretary General. Now where he talks, say he go persist and try for push for let them get camera, for let them show what thing they go on inside it. Because you see, let me tell you something. What thing they go do yonder? Everything is local. The people and way they affect, now the local people.
Yeah.
The results, now the local people they need them and now they need forget them because it is their will where they take away from them. So everything there is local. And the decision when they make yonder, it get for reflect the local people in view. We get one cheapskate. One man will get a very low self-esteem. One man will not get blessing. One man will entirely useless, he not get any purpose. That man then give him a role. The role where they give him now for be electoral commissioner, that for manage the election processes. That man that process the way he manage them, if for end by giving people them free, fair, credible, and transparent elections. And that elections day after it don't show all the qualities, then it for reflect the will of the people. In this case, this man here, section 51 and 92 of we constitution, when at the election act, is saying that this man now in obligated, now in get the obligation, now in get the authority for announce. If now in get the authority for announce, now in get the authority for show with the evidence of what he announced.
Absolutely.
It's common sense.
Yeah.
But he has not done that. APC don't ask. They don't ask.
So
the man at the camp, the man not even get the goodwill. For at least give we one of the things that what we ask for. For either sack the man or give you the disaggregated documents. They not give you that goodwill. Then there is some international people and they ask we for goodwill. But you see, goodwill like a destination. Forget to that destination day, you need a vehicle. Waiting at the vehicle, now the elections. If the elections not correct, we cannot reach the destination. So let's talk about this vehicle, which is the elections. We cannot give any goodwill where the people will do all the fabrication, all the corruption, and all the thievery. They have not given any respect. They don't flagrantly disregard the Sierra Leonean people with constitution and principles and values will make we Sierra Leoneans. Why should we give them goodwill?
Okay.
The only goodwill what we get now for let the jackass be arrested immediately. And they ask them we people when they go represent we. When they come out, they walk out for that PlayStation, not give them the segregated form. Then for go straight na the ECSL, for go ask for let the man produce them. If not, then go na police. Make all the council of them, all the MP them, all the authorities them where they lead with party, they all do that. If SLPP able do that, where they arrest Lima, every authority of the SLPP go na CID. But what make we afraid? You mean to say if na the APC, all we authorities then come out, then Jakasia go get mind for shoot at them? They don't get that mind there. And if they come out, the people then go back them.
Okay.
Every person go come out in the street.
Now,
The man, this you don't come out and play.
it don't come up and
This is a blatant disregard
well, now the
of
time
the
they cancel,
constitution and the rule of law.
I think so. We only get few days now for make we cancel that real crunch time the way everybody go get for grab and make the decision. Sweet Bonita will get a question for you from the audience because I believe say there's a lot of people already come up with a lot of questions of them. But I want to ask you a question. The before Sweet Bonita they come in, the EU report, was it strategic for make them release this final report on the ECSL on these elections before the negotiation? Was it strategic, and how implicating this report day on ECSL and SLPP?
Now we get something clear, Naya. The people that witnessed the elections, they saw everything that happened. They just reported that. And I have been saying this consistently. They will not compel anybody for do anything. They're not going to compel we for do what they want. Neither they're not going to compel Madabio for come out. Madabio not go left power with grace, not by disgrace. Now that make APC for assert themselves, protect themselves in such a way, they're not they go there smiling. Then they go there for resist and for challenge and prepare for make them make them clear. Say this issue is not negotiable. And if they get for drag them out of power with disgrace, so be it.
So
Because
the people that where they right now,
Mother Bio no go offer, it no go ever offer for stoop down with grace. So now only disgrace, I get for Pulandi like Samuel Kedo. And if that's what's going to happen, so be it. But Sierra Leone get for be the Athens of elections, just like how we now be the Athens of education. Ebo, whose kind nonsense this? 7.5 million people and only one person, Mohammed Kani, Mohammed Kone, Grail Winamia, corruption, Doena, Muluma, Enama Luma, Enama. We should not accept it.
Yeah.
And one thing where really they disgust me, this man don't disgrace his papa in him. And he there in the process for disgracement the people and keep quiet about it. And even worse, a school where say manners make it man, both school. They allow one of the ex-people for tarnish the school character and the school ethos and then keep quiet. But anyway, it not surprise me because even Oba, they not get the motto anymore. Now palm tree, talk with me and hina. Talk with me to winner. Yes, Oba there. Go na internet let you check. Oba the logo now get palm tree.
Yeah, now SLPP.
Well, this is how bad things are.
Wow. Well, the caliber of people are waiting at the APC delegation right now. What do you think of them? You get the Lansana,
to be honest, that is not a problem. This APC has never been an elitist party. And not like one I can use them word and they. The people and what they represent with APC now a social democratic party. And the recent some people they call them now how they call them waiting national waiting something waiting nation party. APC has never been that.
One nation party.
APC they call we self comrades because we are all equal. Nobody not superior over anybody in APC. APC now one party, when one leader, one layer, we are all equal. Every man is equal now APC. They are just the people them where we vote for represent we in this calendar or in this election season or period.
So, but we
But when they go
we
represent
never put
we,
trust on the people that when they go represent APC right now for this negotiation.
this is not about trust. This is about transparency. Therefore, go out there, then give them best. Then make sure say they secure the will of the people. They are not going there for themselves. Now you make them for publicize and make everybody see what they go on there. Because you see, APC don't they get bad name. Why don't they get bad name? Then they put them upon themselves. Because I don't encourage them, I don't beg them. Say, if people and they follow me. I say when I go they make regular press conference and report to the people and let the people know what they happen. So then go be well assured say they know what they happen, but then they left some how you call them scrupulous social media analysts and for the commotes, they can't pass propaganda, they can't say this, they can't say that. They're not they say nothing. So what they create? They create doubt. And doubt, they bring about suspicion. And where there is suspicion, then people and they lost faith in the system. Now that make politically, it's a mistake for make APC not they come out and make a disclaimer, talk to the people and let the people know what they go on. Like for instance, before they go, then for do a press conference. Like the press conference where they say then we do. That is not a press conference. I am really disappointed for being a member of APC and see me party no know what's in a press conference. Press conference. What is a conference? Now where you get an amalgamation or a group of people come together with the same interest for can talk about something of the same interest in a day, 2 or 3. But when I say press conference, that's they call people when a journalist, when a television broadcasters, now news vendors writers for come together, only them. But make somebody can announce something to them, and them people when a press professionals scrutinize the information and ask you questions based on that. That was not what happened. Waiting I see APC addressing the membership. That's what happened.
But
so that was even disinformation. Say they had a press conference. They didn't.
Press people immediately.
That is not a press conference. When you say press conference, it is all press affairs.
Okay.
Not for the public.
All right.
Now, all press then they.
Sweet Bonita, you get question for Imran. By the way, comrades, me man, we not get time for we to this properly. That the Imran see this way everybody they talk about. Where Kinka with them periodic audios them where they analyze for we and with political affairs which they happen at the country and with communities. So this is Imran T once again, and this is the APC Diaspora TV platform. I didn't ask me now coming Owen Kasu alongside Sweet Bonita. We discuss this EU damning report and the implication of it to the Slpp party, and of course the negotiation with the coming will intertwine with these reports. And maybe Sweet Bonita for continue for welcome people inside the platform and for ask the questions then from inside the platform. Then tell we waiting at the deliberation inside the chat room. Over to you, Sweet Bonita.
Thank you so much. You know what I want to say? Can we Iran? What Imran has just said, to be honest, is what we are going through as a nation. And most of the question that I would have asked Imran, again, people have been asking that and they are answering it among themselves. We have about several SLPP within the chat line, and one is asking question. This one is saying, well, I'm from Kenema, no, you are from Bobo, we are civilized Kenema, you are not civilized. And that's just what we are going through. But guess what? People have decided to understand that it is not just about a party, it is about us as a nation. Because as I said, if somebody from the South saying, listen, what you're doing is wrong, it means it's wrong. It's not because I'm from the South, I will see the wrong and I will say, no, it's right. It's not. Imran is here proud to be an APC. I'm here proud to be an APC. And I'm from the South. I'm proudly a Southeasterner. Nobody can take that away from me. But guess what? What Madabio have done previously in the last 5 years are wrong. And what again Mohammed Kone did in the last 6 months is also wrong. So to be honest, not all of us are seeing the truth. But again, one thing I've always said, even if you are just alone by yourself, it is best for you to stand for the truth. And I'm sure the delegation that will be going to discuss this particular dialogue will do justice. Because one thing again, Comradel was asking, he says, well, we cannot force Mohammed Kone to go into a meeting and to answer questions. If Mohammed Kone did not make himself available, it means he was never ready to be in that position. And again, the SA people did question the appointment of Mohammed Kone. So for us getting to this stage, there have always been a reservation around his position or for him to be who he is. So nothing has changed. During the election or before the election, the same concerns were raised. After the election, the same concerns are being raised. I think what APC is doing now and the people of Sierra Leone or people that want peace in our country are just reiterating, says this has been said previously and we need to come back to the drawing board and accept it and move forward. One thing Sierra Leoneans are saying, oh, let's just forget it and wait for the next 5 years. That will be the wrong and worst thing for Sierra Leoneans to do, because we know exactly at this point what has been the changes the SLPP and also the current administration, I don't know if I should refer to them as junta or whatever they are doing to our constitution. They are preaching out to have 7 years. Fine, we have no issues with it. But you haven't won an election. Allow the next dispensation to exercise the 7 years. Subsequent going forward. We now know Sierra Leone is no longer in position to say, oh, we have constitution. We have a PR system, proportional representation. At the beginning, Owen Kesu, you mentioned about the midterm census. The aggregated result that they provide to us did not work in their favor comes to the election. We saw ballot stuffing in Southeast. There were ballot stuffing there and they had no issues, but they still ballot stuff there just for them to get their numbers up, which we all know it's wrong. But we are not bothered about that. We are concerned about what happened in the Northwest and our Freetown, which we know that's where the people are.
Yeah.
Yet still they did not succeed. All they were doing is rigging. So to be honest, Comrade Wankasi and our guest Nyadi Kinitire, Bomo Piema, Moyelima, Salam of Amidwana.
Well, you see, you know, where truth is concerned, let I just make it clear, in position clear now. I don't like Madabio, I don't ever like Madabio. Because of the way it don't kill with people them, the way it don't abuse with constitution, the way the flagrant disregard of the rule of law now we country, I can never like him. But finally you dislike somebody because you dislike him, you like him. The issue where we get right now, you not get nothing for those Madabio. A man by the name of Kone was given this position here. He swear an oath, say he go uphold them the way as the constitution prescribed. The man take the position. He abused the office for personal gain. He tipped the elections against the will of the people. This man for the in jail. That is not questionable. And for me, what is really troubling? Are they come? The man will pull close for an parliament. Even though the man not be qualified for hold this position, Kanda Yom Kelati map back. He pull it close. He said, no, go talk to a lawyer them. The NGC lawyer then talk say the man qualify. And the constitution make it clear. Say if the person for hold that position, if we don't left a job 1 year prior, which was not the case here.
Yeah.
Now in Timap, well, that very Monday, he's been drafted for go help for define the person where corruptly, where wickedly, where clearly show total disregard for people and feeling and the elections and for them voting rights. when they snatch away from them, now they go back for go defend them. You see, let me tell you something. Madabio would not have been in power. Madabio, for don't go long time ago, if you not be to get oxygen from the kind jackass there. And why I use the word oxygen? You know for saying that oxygen is support combustion. If you not get oxygen, fire the hot. If Kone not be there, Madabio for don't lose these elections. If Kane Yom Kela not be there, Kane for don't go. Victor Fo not be supporter. Abbas Bundu not be there. When are the most notorious criminal in that country day? Now the man from the day when them born him, nice I don't know get peace. Now the man then they single-handedly go work for ECOWAS. He go nice sell Kedo. This man can sell him mama for tropes.
Trust me. Yeah.
Then he come out from Abbas Bundu. You get people like Alpha Kanu. When I a disgrace to that team, they team the fraternity. Let me tell you now something. Mother Biona a greedy rogue. Men the man say nimi locale mabugla. That sweetness no go de pamboni ibam. You get for jog the bone at the jackassian. Now make they employ the people that want to represent APC. Let them go to that meeting there with vigor, with determination for jog the bloody bone at the jackassian. Because you not deserve that bone day. Because you see, Mendema make and clear when they say nimi locale mabugla. Mother be they enjoy the bone. It is soft the marrow, it is sweet charm. It not go commode. Now make it to get for commode with disgrace. Because of the sweetness of that bone they way all night hand. And we should not permit him that chance or encourage him. But the person will put we in this precarious position. Now Mohamed Kane. And they call upon the people that will represent you. When they go to that table, it is all about Mohamed Kane. Let them ask the people them where they can mediate. Say if not in country, what are they going to do to Mohamed Kane? Let them ask rhetorical questions. What are you going to do with them? This man is a thief. The issue one that they come for make dialogue about is about a notorious thief called Mohamed Kane, the Ekuru dog where thief we vote. This is not negotiable. Therefore, make it clear. Either pull the votes or from here we're gonna police. We cannot have it anymore. Because let me tell you something. The international community don't make it clear. Say we elections not credible. It is left with APC now for do the rest of the fight. It is up to APC now for say the election is null and void. And we are asking, and APC has not done that with clarity yet. We are asking for the elections to be done again. Because this one is null and void and not credible. But then tell you for say, what you see with man come out, he say the mathematics is impossible when they use Spanish elections. And they said the statistics is totally inconsistent. What did they tell you? The election's not credible. What are we waiting for? Let me tell you, if APC not assert themselves, now I'm going to make them not get what we need. Right now, I go put them to you. Both me host. We have an open goal in front of we. He left, so we play at them, not for acts like that Ghanaian center forward, we kick over the goal. The keeper don't miss the ball. Now just the center forward, let them just kick inside full. That man in a Yahoo boy, that man in a 419 artist, na a rascal, na a thief. Now man with them for, na Ojukokoro, na man with them for Jankoliko. Nothing less. What are they waiting for? I would be very angry with APC, and believe you me, I will be one of those people that will campaign that all of these guys, when I senior people them, now cobweb then go be collateral, we go remove the all. Because if they're not able for score goal per open goal, then waiting will forget them for represent we. We give them with vested interest. We trusted them. We asked them for let them represent we. Well now, the same don't come what they expect them for do exploits for the country. This is not about me.
Well,
This is not about Owan Kosu or Sweet Bonita. This is about our country.
well,
And then they go there, not to for go play ladida, not to for go drink tea or drink wine. Then they go there for go make them clear. Say this kind behavior, we not want for see them again in our country. Let me tell you something. No matter Biona, I'm big for this dialogue. Because this man Priest Sardine, because now in talk for say the international community, he say they are academically dwarfed. Me not see anybody who academic dwarf na the world richer. Now in talk say, then they make dialogue with we, then they beg we, do dialogue, we come back. Then Alpha can talk for say, Samura na good man, not a wicked man, a Christian. You know, go be wicked, we go talk to him, this, that. Then now they talk for saying that we ask for dialogue. That was not how it happened. That they not beg for dialogue. Because God come up here and the old way they dig for winner, then for do inside it. And then bring PR. The PR can come out pandem. Like what in the market see. Aurunga monans, anarunga the bath. That's the whole thing, PR nonsense. It come out pandem lake. Fire na water side road. How for go get water now for go out the fire? So now what in and they expect for look I can talk to them. Go to Tamba Charles. You know, it's so disgusting, Tamba Charles. Now a disgrace. If now a real anointed man, I want to remind them, a man called Ahab in the Bible, when married the most notorious wicked wife in the world, Jezebel. Just like the kind man who gets mad at you in the wife. And make they call them both Ahab and Jezebel. You know what happened? Now the anointed man of God, Elijah, now he go challenge him. He said, what you do is wrong and you are a disgrace and God is not happy with you. The man chased him, he go hide in a mountain there. That's what an anointed person should do. Not if you can condone corruption. Then he not stop the Manasseh, the most corrupt king in Israel. Now Jeremiah go challenge him face to face. He not stop the King David, where he take people away from his hand.
Okay.
Now Nathan, Prophet Nathan, now he go challenge him.
All right.
Say what you do is wrong. So what's wrong with the people of the men of God, both Muslim and Christian in our country? What's wrong with them in our country? What's wrong with them? Are they anointed or are they contaminated with evil spell?
Okay.
It is just disgusting. How can we not have one religious person we go challenge that man and NBO, let them pull this disaggregated nonsense. But now the very jackass and he can go for go big Samura.
Okay. Man, thank you very much. We don't get we other guests inside the studio. We don't join we. I'm not sure if the technical team could confirm that with we. In self we got need for Brian come in straight away. Let we ask him one or two questions for making you able to talk to me. Technical team, can you please confirm if the second guest is in? So because we all don't listen to Imran with the talk, and I want to ask Imran one last question because we come towards the close of this very important discussion. The APC, of course, Imran don't tell the APC delegation for make them be robust in their submission and make them not go there for go smile and go say now rum they go drink or now coffee they go drink. Make them go there with the resolute mind for make sure say indeed we are coming here for a mission and we go out of this room here so with victory. And let's say now you yourself don't talk say Madabio they can enjoy the bone, they can suck the bone, they can enjoy the bone, and in not ready for left that bone day. Pass we go jog on your hand, pull on your own bone bonically. So what me go say now, if indeed that Madabio the plan for do, not for let go, even though the reports don't become very clear, and Corner don't refuse for pull the disaggregated results, then waiting will be the next step for APC. After they go make that demands, then waiting will be the next step if Madabio refuse.
Civil disobedience. Simple as that. In fact, when they come outside the place, then for workouts, then go straight to the police, then go straight to ECSL, and get all the councillors them, all the MPs them, everybody, including Samura. May they all come on at all. I can make this thing here funny. You see, with politicians in Sierra Leone, they take activism lightly. And when you're not a politician, you're not activist. When you're not a politician, you're not advocate. You got to do advocacy. And if they do them two things, then you can forget your hand inside dirty. It's needy. Okay. So if you're not a mechanic, you got to go under motuka. But then why are they not go under motuka? If you're not a teacher, you know how to play with chalk. How you go be teacher and not play with chalk? So
Okay.
what they try to say is they want all the benefits, they don't want the sacrifice. They want
Right.
all the benefits, they don't want for how they call ourselves, they don't want for take responsibilities, and they don't want for lastly what
Right.
they also do for take risk.
Okay.
And politics is all
Now.
about that. So we got to resist. We got to resist them. We got to command a door. We
Okay.
got to do civil disobedience. Because if we stay with the Sidon, would they make Yankee boy, would they play with them people there? Na even the man they call Gaya. We got to make the Gaya. We make them. Mweluma.
Okay. We want to bring some people's power inside. Let himself come tell we waiting himself think about waiting Imran T don't talk so. Because
Okay,
I
people
believe
can let
say,
food now because I go on another meeting.
okay, no problem. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your time when you come inside. And
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you,
we really
sweet
appreciate
Bonita. God bless.
Baika,
yeah.
baika, go Bobema. Baika,
Bike away.
Mama.
So
But again, I think we should have people's power. He's with
yes,
us. Let him have the last segment of this
yes.
particular program, and then we call it to a day. Technical team, if people's power is available. Oh, okay, we're having technical issue with people's power. But again, as we said, this is your number one bus stop for the um APC online TV platform. Everything regarding APC and that of Sierra Leone. Every time we are here, we make sure that definitely we bring it to you. But again, the chat line have been hot. Orancaster, the chat line is hot. The last word is from Hassan Ture. Says this SLPP criminal rebels regime should go, or else the nation is forced to them out. So everybody knows that Mada Bio and whatever they are doing needs to leave Sierra Leone, because again we are seeing definitely is not the right thing, and I think Imran has just left. There's a message here from Zainab C. He says thank you so much, Uncle Imran. But again, that's what we say. We have people that are always dedicated to make sure the right thing is done in Sierra Leone. It's not about you being from the South. We know people from the South can still speak the truth. Not all of them. And again, our men in the South are the ones that don't change. So that's how when Imran was talking about urban that they've had talk boy by them now, I'm like, well, it's always going to be there. It has always been with them, because even if they see the truth, they'll tell you it's not the truth. They will still just try to dodge it off, but that's just where it is. But again, what I want to say, definitely, we're always going to be here with you guys every Sunday. Myself, Commodore Wankasu of Atia, will be here every Sunday, Sunday in, Sunday out. We are appealing to everyone. Please make sure you put on your notification bell. Every time we are online during the week, you will have a live notification to say, yes, we are live. So make sure that you have subscribed and following us religiously. Today we have right now, as we speak, 248 viewers. That's what we've done, Comrade Owanka. So I think we should be proud of ourselves. We have made it.
Fantastic. We commend the viewers them. We always
Yes.
stick with we want to tell them plenty thank you. We really appreciate them. Before the close of the show, I want for Giona a short news for saying the women's leadership in the United States of America. They offer the party through the Secretary General Lansana Dumbuya 40 million leons for the party, and with other small goodies them we they go towards the party from the women's wing at the United States of America. I also want to say the diaspora region, including all the branches them, the districts them inside the diaspora, give 400 million leons to the party, and hundreds of bags of rice. I'm not even able to forget the figure of bags of rice, but we will get the details in the next show for Teluna. But I just want to make one know say the APC then at the diaspora indeed, and they do fantastic job for the party. You know, even though in the past years people are saying all sorts of things about how the party need to look after the diaspora, they need to consider them in many things them, but the diaspora really they stretch themselves for support this party and to keep the party alive. And I want to make one know for say not only people when are ordinary Sierra Leoneans them inside this few months don't demonstrate against this regime when a Madabio led regime. They don't come from all over the place, don't demonstrate or make them pull Madabio because of this in dictatorship and this in bastardization of the constitution and the human rights abuses and everything. So it's only fitting that we in the diaspora APC, we said for step up the game there. So for the first time, the APC, UK and Ireland make a real demonstration against Madabio, and it was really, really packed. And now the diaspora don't come with 400 million leones plus hundreds of bags of rice for the poor people there in Sierra Leone, for help all the country, all the districts, the constituencies, and the ward level executive them with MPs, with mayors, with chairpersons, and councillors. They all really suffer under this regime here. So I say make I tell you this, and make we continue for say thank you to the viewers them. Make we continue for share the link on this platform, and the only credible APC diaspora platform this where they able for bring come credible, concise, and clear information to una, and bring come credible discussion to una for make we learn something where the activities of the APC. Over to you, Sedonita.
Thank you so much. I think the technical teams want us to play one news so that we can close. But I want to say thank you to the technical team. That's JS. We have Morbungura. We have Dr. Denke. We also have Thomas. And also us, the presenter, myself, Comrade Sweet Bonita, my boss, and also another presenter, Comrade Fia. He's at work today, that's why you cannot see her. But again, week in and week out, we are always making ourselves available. The APC Online TV platform is coming out to 2 years. Myself and no one else have made it a point of duty and responsibility to make sure we are live every Sunday. So the Sunday program is our flagship program. So every Sunday, with or without a guest, we will be live. And we are also appealing to every guest when we called you, please make sure you make yourself available. It's stress, it's tough, but we need people to come on board, and then we are able to discuss. Today we have People's Power with us. I think if possible, he would just do a closing of this particular program before we end, because the technical team are saying, if you can let People's Power come through technical team, it's nice for the next 5 minutes, and that will be the end of the program. I want to say good evening. Thank you so much to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, comrades. I think sorry for come late now the program. Of course, now that I don't know, see now every Sunday we for dinner this program. Yeah, I for always they make myself available at this program. We know say tomorrow they get the dialogue and the negotiation. We making always call see for restore democracy. We know say tomorrow, of course, the introductions of the program will start tomorrow. This now a 3 days program. Of course, Adipa monitor closely. They get a meetings, side meetings with people, especially the one that we get for the part of the 9 man them we get for go sidom. Now that dialogue, now that engagement, for see how best we will get back with democracy, for make we see how the APC will come back into their feet. So that day I be the part today, the whole of the day since this morning, go from one place up to one people from another person, get kept in touch with people, especially party stakeholders them, and get other information from the other side, waiting at the plans them, and waiting then decide for do waiting they want for do. So I think up to this time, as I talk to now, so we still lay on their meetings then they for long no, because this we want for make a win-win situation in the sense for make we stakeholders in the party may they ensure say they do the right thing, and who's swearing at the right thing. Now for make the ensure say we get back with democracy, then we get everything back at the table, so that Salon people will continue for enjoy then glory days them. The days them we they be get freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of association, then also get the freedom of assembly, because that one day we don't do under an Eskuma as president. So I think say by God power by Sunday next week Sunday, we don't get things there because we have been talk about a lot of things them now. So we they talk about the European Union, the reports that we come out for me we can talk about page 39. We page 39 talk about during the polling day, we the made per count, we made per vote, who side and who side problems that they be day, who side and go fire. See I gas them like na Koinadugu, we the reports make it clear they say yes indeed during the polling day there is a violence take place na Koinadugu Putloko also violence take place the western violence take place in Akambia also na violence take place na all them places then dey. If you go na page 39 you will see am the same page 39 na him tell we say he say places then dey na the southeast who say they not allow the APC party agents them. And so I think say the lot of things we can talk about now. So if you go to page 41, they tell you comprehensively what's in the tabulation and how they manipulate the results them all and all of them things then they. So I want to tell this network the APC Diaspora TV platform. I want to tell them plenty thank you because we for be now they look at the European Union elections observers missions then report them where them pool where that report then are 83 pages them they get a lot of things them where they talk about that report they na the elections so boku things then they will then talk about civil society organizations them how they conduct themselves na the elections during before and after the elections them also talk about journalists them how they conduct themselves and the elections radio and television stations them how they cover the elections them also they talk about the media the social media they talk about the mainstream media more over the social media they talk about how the SLPP then did so well now the social media then try for pass on the messages them now the social media then try for do everything possible for make the messages them then go to the supporters them now the social media how they make use of the social media even though where they use government websites them they use government pages them for make them popularize them party and ideologies and all of them things and they that one day then make it clearly now the report the other side where they talk about the APC they not see that much message that the media for the APC waiting they see now cost business and all of that things that they so for me this this online the we na England they don't bring for we so I think say we as part
We get teething problem, but it will come back. Now network, it come back. Of course, this now the people's power, and a day within the corridors, a day now the corridors of the negotiations. Everything will happen inside the negotiation. People's power is there, privy to that, for able to bring the credible information. So if just the try for making submission, I believe say it will come back just now for talk to
He's
me.
back. He's
Yes.
back, Brother
People's
Wanka.
power, go ahead. The negotiation will start tomorrow, and a lot of people then they ask how resolute. Yes, the people are asking how resolute the APC delegation day will make them come up with victory from this negotiation. Everybody very anxious. Everybody very anxious for get information how determined is APC for make sure say we get this negotiation how we want them for we restore democracy in the country.
I think say comrade Owen Kosu me don't they follow closely the leadership of the All People's Congress Party. I think say we don't get 9 people we don't get as a team where the party don't put together for go tomorrow. Now the we they expect from the party the party in the first place, the party don't make their position clear, say the ECSL for produce the disaggregated data by polling station. I think say that side the party not get for joke with that side at all. Because for make we start the negotiation or let the negotiation, the dialogue go before. Now when they produce the disaggregated data by polling station, now that one day go make the negotiation or the dialogue continue. But waiting our potential unions them, let them rest assured say the All People's Congress Party, they do everything possible for make the right thing be done. The All People's Congress Party, they try as hard as possible for make sure say the ECSL then go back to the previous salon people we don't vote for say possibly we want. But me, the mediators they won't come where go can ensure say they can do the things they can for our and consul. Let tell you now what you get for expect that thing that dialogue day. We get for expect the SLPP then get for resist. Of course, the reason why the SLPP get for resist one thing when they can put before them now for make ECSL Mohamed Kone let them produce the disaggregated data. And that disaggregated data they now get for lead to boku thing. Because when the disaggregated data get for come up by police station, now get for show we how people they register by how people they register by ward, how people they register by district, and how people they register by region. So when you go don't put that one in at the table, that time they for the SLPP na carry in a district, how many void votes they na carry in a district, how many votes APC gets in total for members of parliament na carry in a district, how many votes the APC gets in total for councillors na carry in a district. So that one they get for day first na the table. And believe you me, now that's the SLPP no want for let it can at the table, because if that one they can at the table, automatically Mohamed Kone in nakedness don't come out na do. Because them people are them people are na manufacture figure now they take for Guy to Marabio where they go announce him as the winner. But the actual result, some of us we able to forget 95% of the results them. Now the country by polling station. But you know we can't publish them where the ECSL not publish your own. Let the ECSL come out and publish their own results, what we get. Then you go compare out what they get. The European Union go compare out what they get. The Qatar Center go compare out what they get. The British and the US, they all then go compare them with what they get. So now I make with a call on the ECSL, let them come out with the disaggregated data where they show, say indeed they get the constitutional right, indeed they get the right for announce Marabio as the winner. But if that disaggregated data not come out, the APC not going to accept nothing, absolutely nothing, not the way the APC they accept. The only two way the APC will accept, let the disaggregated data come out, let them put on a table, that we will start the dialogue. Over to you, comrade.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, my brother, People's Power. It's unfortunate that the teething problem we make will not be able to get you earlier on, but this short submission we don't can do it, so we do really appreciate them. We tell you boku thank you. And because Imran T video which we this afternoon, this evening, and Imran T put an analogy, say mother build up and suck the bone, and the bone up and sweeter. They say right now with the bone up and sweeter, mother build go refuse for let the bone go. And if mother build refuse, then go for try for force some for let go of the bone. Then for jog and we believe for say mother build go on tower na that particular negotiation day. So what will be the next step if that's not the case? We don't go if they refuse for give the disaggregated data. That means the APC not going to go any further in the negotiation. And if Madabio refuse for let that happen or Kone, waiting at the next step of APC, then go walk out, and what will be the next step of APC in that
I think say this not a very good question. This this salon people and go on for no waiting will be the next step of the All People's Congress Party. I know how to put the cart before the horse. The party, the leadership of the party, they know who step next they get for take after the dialogue. If the SLPP no pull the disaggregated data, if Mame Kone no pull the disaggregated data, waiting I want less allow people to know in politics you get a two approach. Then two approach, then if you use the one no work, then you go use the other one. The one with diplomatic approach. This diplomatic approach that APC they use now for ECSL produce the disaggregated data. If ECSL not produce the disaggregated data in this diplomatic way, then we get for use the force, we get for use the violence, we get for use everything where they face kuskas, where they bring problem now the country for make them produce that disaggregated data. Mind you, the party don't patient from the day where they announce elections. Of course, go now the European Union they report, they show you say now only APC people they don't beat, they don't arrest. Now APC people they don't amputate. Now APC people they don't go exile, they don't displace. Now APC offices then they don't burn. From where this government come in power, all that one day the APC they restrain themselves, they don't patience, they don't watch. Stay up to this moment to South Desu. Of course, they push the APC. We see who side and go kill person. Now the APC party office where the leadership of the party be there. Now their own party office. Then go, then fire, then kill person inside the party office, including the presidential flag there be there inside the party office. We see what happens. So we start already show now, or Kosu, if the All People's Congress Party acts for the disaggregated data, the ECS not pull up, the government not pull up. We don't use too much of diplomacy. We not get for use diplomacy again. We they go the hard way. We they go. They use the violence, they go to the other way, make them come out. The leadership of the party, then get for no waiting next, then get for do if ECSL not pull the disaggregated data. Thank you very much.
Okay, that was People's Power's words for say they will go the violence way and everything, but the party not officially tell we waiting they go for do after the negotiation, provided Madabio make the Kone pull the disaggregated result. If you not pull them, the party will come up with their own official statement and next line of action where they will go for take. And we all anxiously wait for that. And we will continue for engage with you, People's Power. And if we go for do a live program or anything within the next couple of days, today, tomorrow, or whatever, we will contact you for let you go to give you live information as to how the thing they unfold from the Bintumani conference room. So one for tell you plenty thank you for the time you take for join we and we go engage at the background and Sweet Bonita, maybe you need for just talk to the audience now, the one who review, one for tell them Boku thank you again once more and welcome them and then call it a night.
Yeah, well, again, one of the last question, Comrade Wankasu, you've just literally taken it out of my mouth, which was what Fatia, one of us, asked on the chat line. She says, well, that's for the People's Power. It says, well, I can see that you're the man through the eyes of many Sierra Leoneans. What role would you play in sensitizing the people as they wait anxiously for the program of this dialogue? So we know where People's Power stand. But again, as you said, we're going to talk to him behind the scene. Again, we've always seen with host People's Power and we see how People's Power is with us. We have to protect him. But definitely we will be covering in the evening, either myself or Wankasu and Fatia, just to have an analysis of what has happened in the day of each of those dialogues. Definitely, Fatia, be rest assured, you're going to be part of it. And I'm also sure JS will be with us, Mo will be with us, and Del will be with us. So thank you so much. And I want to say good evening to everyone. God bless.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
To make noise, darling.
Yeah, lele.
To make noise, darling.
Ah.
To make noise, darling. To make noise.
The people on tire, the people on fed up. For people they suffer, the country don't ganga. No future for the youth. So tramadol and push. Paopa, paopa, they treat we like we not sober. Yes, don't be here, but mine don't be here. Your pass don't be here. Petrol don't turn boy picking.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Free town.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Bokono kene makailang.
Tell them to make noise, to make noise.
Makeni pot lock or
Tell
kabia.
them